Bowl and the committee for having us here in the city of Jacksonville. It has been a tremendous week. We have had a wonderful time here. It's been a great experience. We took a visit to the naval base, and when you see that operation, you have a better understanding of the things they do and how they operate. That is one big time operation, and you have great respect for our Navy and the things that they do. We learned so much on that trip, and that was a great experience for me and our players and our staff, and we really appreciate that opportunity. Also, we had Top Golf, a little fun outing for our guys. Again, we don't get a chance to experience things like that much, but that was a great deal. Our players learned a lot, learned how to swing a golf club, did a little lesson deal with a couple of them, so that worked out well, but that was fun. That was fun. Even though the weather was kind of damp and wet, we had a great time out at Top Golf. So it's been a great week of preparation. We're excited about this opportunity, excited about the bowl game, excited about our opponent. We're playing one of the top quarterbacks in the country. And again, with him, you know, not many times in your career do you have an opportunity where you play a Heisman Trophy winner. And that guy is special. So we're excited about the opportunity that lies ahead of us, and we're looking forward to that. Today we have two of our top seniors with us. These two guys have been staples in our program. Martinez has been here for, 3 years? Martinez has been with us for 3 years, and Dez for 5. All right? Almost said 6, Dez. But they have been through a lot, and they are the cornerstones of our program. And I am very pleased to been associated with these young men and the things that they have done for this program. They have really been the pillars to help get this program to where it's at today. And I personally thank them very much. Had a chance to know them and their families throughout this process. And again, these are two fine young men, and I'm excited about their career and the direction they're headed. Both of them have their degrees, and again, I know they're going to be successful in life. At this time,
we'll go ahead and take questions.
Okay.
Gary.
Yeah, Gary Smith from the Florida Times Union. Greg, I wonder if you could address this, and perhaps the players also, but you've got an interim staff, and not only are the seniors going to be departing after this game, but you know most of the coaching staff that remains. How difficult was it, and perhaps it wasn't, to maintain your enthusiasm and the other coaches to maintain their enthusiasm and getting this team ready for this game, knowing that the future was kind of murky as far as your contact with them after this?
It wasn't difficult at all, and here's the reason why. The program has a foundation, and when you have a foundation, all right, through tough times, you stand on that foundation. And that's what I told the players day one when I addressed them as the interim coach, is that it doesn't matter if I stand in front of you, Dan Mullen stands in front of you, John Cohen stands in front of you. It doesn't matter. All right, what matters is your foundation is set. Your foundation is built, and you stand on that foundation through adversity, through trials, through tribulations. You stand on your foundation, and that's what we've done as a team. All right, and the kids understand the situation they're in. All right, but the foundations has helped them get through the adversity of this situation.
I wonder, fellas, could you address, having to say goodbye to this coaching staff and your teammates after this game? How tough will that be?
It'll be pretty tough, you know. That's the thing you miss the most. The guys, being around the guys all the time in the locker room, the bus rides, all that type of stuff. At the end of the day, you know, life has new challenges.
Yeah, like Coach Knox said, I feel like whenever a family, experiences hard times, it could either, break you down or bring you closer. And I feel like throughout this whole process, we just got closer as a team.
Next question. That's going to make it pretty easy, gentlemen. Anybody else have a question? Here, guys, back here, sorry. Hiding behind the camera.
Hey guys, Robbie Donna from WCBI in Columbus, Mississippi. Des, your career actually started here back in 2013 playing in this bowl game. You're one of the last few in the senior class. Just talk about what it's like to sort of see your career come full circle, finishing it up here. Like, I know you redshirted, but
I mean,
yeah.
we were in the.
I know you're in the Liberty Bowl.
We were in the Liberty Bowl.
Yeah, but just finishing up your career.
It's been a long ride. I've enjoyed it. I mean, I've been around. I've had the opportunity to be around a lot of great guys, a lot of great coaches. So I'm just extremely grateful for, the opportunity given to me by, coaches like Coach Knox, people that recruited me. Even though all the coaches that recruited me may not be there anymore, it's just I still appreciate the opportunity to just be able to be around guys like Rank and the rest of my teammates.
Back here.
Coach Michael Seth from WDRB in Louisville, Kentucky. I'm sure you've had all week to ponder this question, but how do you slow down or stop Lamar Jackson?
A lot of teams have had that opportunity. So I don't know if you slow him down. You just hope to contain him. He's going to get his yards. He's like, it's like playing Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was going to get his points every night. So you just hope to contain him and not let him get out of control, eliminate big plays. He's a special player. And I was talking about this in a press conference a while back. At Mississippi State has had the opportunity to face, I think, 3 Heisman Trophy winners: Ricky Williams, Tim Tebow, Johnny Manziel. And those guys are special, and Lamar is very special. So we just hope to contain him and eliminate big plays and create opportunities for ourselves.
And a quick follow-up. In studying Louisville this year, there's definitely a switch in the last 3 games of the season. Their offense has just exploded. What have you noticed that they've done differently to get their offense going over the last 3 games going into this game?
They're getting their playmakers the ball. They got playmakers at receiver, that quarterback's a playmaker. They're putting the ball in the playmakers' hands. And they've been able to create some big plays here lately, going down the stretch. And again, they've been successful doing it. So they have kind of schemed up some situations to get the ball in the guy's hand that can make plays.
Gary Smith, Times Union again. Martinez, Keaton was thrown into the fire a little bit against Ole Miss. Really, no time to adjust, no time to think. He just had to go in there. And you guys almost won that game with the fourth quarter that he had. I'm wondering what you think he's going to do tomorrow now that he's had 15 ball practices, all the meetings, all the film room sessions, all the chats with Nick about now that he's had time to prepare. What kind of quarterback do you think we're going to see tomorrow?
I expect him to do well. Yeah, and even in the Egg Bowl when he got thrown into the fire, I expected him to come in and play as good as he could. He's a great kid, a great player, a great competitor. Even when times are going to get hard, he has a great composure. So I expect him to do well tomorrow and depend on us up front. So up front we got to have his back, and I'm sure he'll have ours.
Coach Knox, I know you've addressed this a few times throughout the week, but has there been anybody other than Nick and Donald that have been ruled out for tomorrow's game?
No, those are the only 2 that. Keith Mixon will probably be out. We'll probably hold Keith out. I don't think he's ready, but Keith Mixon will probably be the only other guy that's out.
Mark Long with the Associated Press for Des. Just want to follow up on the Lamar Jackson. What kind of challenge is he for you guys defensively, and are you looking forward to that?
Like Coach Knox said, he's a great competitor. Anytime you have a guy that wins the Heisman, he's gonna come out and show out and do whatever he feels that he can do in order to lead his team to win. And we just gotta, try to contain him, and not let him do whatever he wants in the game. And I believe in our guys, and I believe we can come out and do that.
Back to the right.
Hey, Coach Knox, TJ Wary from WJTV in Jackson, Mississippi. How have you handled, what have you thought about the head coaching responsibilities as you've taken over here in the interim during this bowl season?
It's been different. As the special teams coordinator, I've been in positions where I spoke to the entire team, both offense and defense. So I've been in that situation. The biggest difference, the biggest change is that being a running back coach, I had the horse blinders on, so I managed my guys. Now when I took over as the interim coach, I had the entire team, and I took over during a period where we're going into finals, all right, and we're taking exams. So I'm managing tutoring now, not just for my little running back group, for the entire team, all right. So I had to take the horse blinders off and manage the entire team that way. And that was kind of the most challenging part at the beginning, just making sure everyone got to their tutoring appointments, to their study hall, to their finals, all right, and making sure we finished the semester out right academically. But other than that, again, everything else has been a piece of cake. It's been great, again, because we got a great group of kids. We got a great group of guys. They understand our program. They understand, the foundation that we're on, all right? When we come to work, we come to work. That's what we do. We don't change. It doesn't matter if I'm standing in front of them or anyone else. They know when they come step in that building, it's time to work.
Greg, we saw this last night, for instance, the TCU Stanford game. Why do you think bowl games, most of the bowl games are so high scoring on both sides?
A lot of time for preparation. And again, like you say, you saw in the TCU game, a lot of trick plays early in the game. Guy laying down in the end zone. I've never seen that one before. That was the first though, but a lot of time, a lot of preparation time, gives you a lot of time to prepare and scheme up some things. And I think you're seeing that in a lot of the bowl games. Again, offenses are scheming up certain things to create big plays, and they're having success with it.
And that benefits the offense?
It benefits the offense. Preparation time does.
Coach, you've had Jake Long from the Courier Journal in Louisville. You've had a month to see your quarterback progress in bowl prep and practice and everything. What do you expect to see out of him on Saturday?
When we first took this over, when we first started, I brought him in and I gave him the game plan sheet. And he went through, I say, highlight what you feel comfortable with. And he went through and he highlighted about 50 to 60 plays that he felt good about. All right, so everything that he didn't highlight, we took out, we threw away. And the things he did highlight, then we continued to rep those up until now. All right, and I think he even feels better about those plays right now. He's feeling confident about what he's doing. I think he's relaxed. Will he be nervous? Yeah, I think he'll be nervous a little bit, but I think after the first series, things will calm down and he'll be himself, and being himself, he's a competitor. He's a player. He's going to go out and he's going to perform well. I have no doubt in my mind that kid is going to play, and he's going to play like he's capable of.
Anyone else? Coach, good luck. Thank you for coming. Thank you for bringing your team here, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
Take care. Gentlemen, thank you.